time. You know how they say that James Brown is soul brother number one? Well, this man is disco brother number one. He is perhaps the one, the only. He has become a legend here in Las Vegas, as well as in New York and other places all over the world. As a matter of fact, his record sold over 7 million copies. Give it up for him. Come on, y'all. Come on now. I want you to put your hands together. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Give it up for the one, the only, the fabulous, the hardest working man in show business, Monti Rock the Third.
Hey, come on.
Yeah.
Certainly on lights, bright on Broadway.
On Broadway.
They say there's always magic in the air.
On Broadway.
When you're walking down that street, you have it no to eat. The glitter wears right off, and you're nowhere.
On Broadway.
The certain girls are something else on Broadway.
On Broadway.
Looking at them just gives me the blues.
On Broadway.
But how gonna make some time when all you have is one thing down? One thing down won't even shine your shoes.
On Broadway.
They say that I won't last too long on Broadway. They always tell me that one.
On Broadway.
I catch a Greyhound bus for home, they all say.
On Broadway.
But oh, they're wrong, I know they are. 'Cause I can play this heat guitar. And I won't quit till I'm a star on Broadway.
On Broadway.
I like my name up in lights.
On Broadway.
I'll be a big, 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 big,
On
big,
Broadway.
big.
On Broadway.
Everybody, my real name is Joseph Moses Montanez Jr. from the Bronx. My mother raised me up to be a nun, but I hated the habit. They raised me in church to be the leader of the church. And then my mother found that I was gay at 13 years old and threw me out of the house. $5, $10, will you buy me, kind sir? I went to 42nd Street where I sold my body, darlings. It was fabulous. Sometimes these men, by the time I got you to bed, you were tired. I made every trick of John, every John a producer. My life as a legend began a long time ago, because in New York City, if you could survive the streets and meet the people people because my life became a story. I learned to tell stories like I was Italian with a Spanish accent, but my mother stopped in fucking Puerto Rico. Okay, give me a break. Give me a damn break. Well, here's my fucking pussy. Okay, wait. Well, my life was incredible. And I met this man, John, like John Bernard, a big hairdresser. And he said to me, you have the most beautiful hands I ever seen. Not the fucking face, the hands. Not the face, the hands. With those hands, you could become a hairdresser. It took 1,000 hours, it took 2 years, and I became the world's greatest Mr. Monti. Vogue magazine said Mr. Monti should do your hair. Heart Bazaar said Mr. Monti should do your hair. Holiday said Mr. Monti take a fucking trip. My career as a hairdresser was very big. The collections, Paris. At 22 years old, I quit and went to Alain Delon, met Brigitte Bardot, in Paris for 2 years, and I became a male model. I became Monti Crespi, an Italian nobleman with a Spanish accent now speaking fucking French. Come allez-vous, your mother? In Paris, I met, I don't know, my life changed because when I came back to America, I now was the fabulous hairdresser Monti from Europe. Saks signed me to a contract, and a model came in called Pauline Kiernan, a famous model. She said, Monti, Mr. Monti? I said, my name is Pauline Kiernan, and I'm doing the cover Bazaar. And she gave me a whiff of coke, and I didn't fucking cut it right, and it became a lopsided look, and 4 months later said, you're a genius. I said, oh, you're a fucking genius. The lopsided look, 1960. I quit my career and went to, I actually with Horst and everybody, and I went to Fire Island where I retired with all the money, and I met a lady called Trudy Heller. You know, she had, for years I thought I was a dyke. I had long hair and I hung out with the dykes. It was like a gender thing, you know what I mean? So I hung out with Elizabeth Scott, I hung out with all the Martha Ray. I almost married Martha Ray and Trudy Heller, but at the wedding everybody was snorting poppers and it was weird, okay? By this time, Trudy Heller decides to make me a singer. Everybody wonders what Monti Rock III is. Who is he? I don't know what he is. I'm not a singer. I'm not an actress, an actor. What I am is someone who believes so much in himself that I can make you believe. Give me a hand. And I believe you have to love yourself before anyone can love you. But ladies, if you're going to love somebody, please make sure they're rich. Please. When you love somebody rich, darlings, you smell better. You look better, and you're better. But if you love somebody poor with a small little pee-pee, you're fucked. I know from experience, darlings. People always wondered about my careers. How did I get on Tonight Show? In 1962, I was bigger than Paris Hilton because I was living like a dyke, living with a guy with one leg called Stumpy Boo Boo, and everybody in New York, I was photographed a lot by average because I was really kind of weird with long hair, and I had no talent except I was giving blowjobs from 9 to 5, the career was over, and I just couldn't deal with it. Give me a fucking hand, showbiz in your fucking name. So, Trudy Heller makes me a singer. There was Morgana King, there was Carmen McRae, all these singers. And I sound like Chet Baker with a vibrator. But everyone in New York City, from Judy Garland, everyone came to see me because I had the biggest pair of balls in show business.
Is that it?
And people kept coming to see me because I sang these songs like, Who can I turn to when nobody eats and needs me? Sorry. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, let it burn your balls away. You know, big songs. I all of a sudden get discovered by The Tonight Show. 1962, everybody, 63. The Tonight Show books me. They never seen a faggot from New York City. I mean, before all those queens, I was outly gay in 1960. I mean, I wore makeup. I was gorgeous. I was thin. I had a husband, a wife, and kids. I had 2 sons and brick. I was fucked up. Brick. I mean, I was, give me a guy. I was a show business fucking phenomenon. So I get on The Tonight Show. Johnny doesn't know what to do with me because I'm smoking, and I said, I can't call you John. It has a bad connotation. And Jaja's on the panel, and she, oh, darling, I love your diamonds. Oh, darling, I love your fucking. And the first thing I spoke to Johnny, he said, what about marriage, Mr. Rock? I said, well, I want to get married, but I haven't found the right role of the stage. I got under contract. They said, the man's got perfect timing. I did 84 costumes, 72 Griffins, Mike Douglas, and still nobody cared what I did because by this time my career was TV, like Paris Hilton. I was famous. I had a house in the country. I had the perfect lover. I had 2 Yorkshire Terriers. I had a house in Fire Island, and the Queens basically hated me because I had everything down there. Okay, it was I was hung, baby. Okay, what happens to a career when you did The Tonight Show, and one day I decided to commit suicide because I'm 27 years old, and I think everything is over, and I invite 600 people to my house to my morning party. And I read all these books, How to Die Beautifully, and I see that Lupe Velez died, and she bought all this white furniture, and she ordered Mexican food and died with her head in the toilet bowl, so I can't eat for a week. I take all these pills, invite these people to my house. In the middle of the party, I want to live. I ended up at Roosevelt Hospital when my lungs collapsed. I go to Hollywood, California, and there I meet my old friend Bob Crew. If you don't know who Bob Crew is, he was my best friend. He recorded the 4 Seasons. Give it a hand, 4 Seasons, all those records. And he tells me that I could become a recording star. I've been with Ahmed Erdogan, I've been with actually Quincy Jones, everyone tried to record me, but because I sound a little flat when I sing and I have no meter like Eddie Fisher, it's a fucking hard deal for me, you know what I mean? So Bob Crew decides to record me, and the first record called Get Dancing goes to London. Ladies and gentlemen, the first record, originally, there were no charts. I was first, this 1973. I Want to Dance With You in 1974. My albums, 4 albums, sold 7 million. Give me a But I didn't get paid. You see, Howard Hughes had Jane Russell on the contract. I was on the contract to Bob Crew as an artist. You don't know what they won't let me go. But I was lucky. One of my husbands was murdered in the pool. I didn't shoot him, I should have. I get indicted for murder, go to Mexico, go with the president's son, and a wonderful man called Alan Kahn, Freddie Gershon, told me, do you want to be in the movies? The first movie I did was Saturday Night Fever. If you see it, I'm the DJ of the film. Sergeant Pepper's, Comeback Trail. I did a Western, I said, pick them up, the fucking movie left everybody. I went on Broadway, Vain Victory, Woman Behind Bars. But the career was never kind of good because I don't have any talent. I really don't. I'm not a talented man like disciplined, you know, like those people who have a passion for the shit. This is my fucking passion. No, this ain't my passion. This is my job. This is what I do for a living, being Monty Rock. And being Monty Rock, it's easy because when I get up in the morning, I'm like Joan Crawford. Put the makeup on? Okay. Coming to Las Vegas has been the most incredible trip of my life. Originally, everybody, I'll tell you in a minute, I came here in 1967 to open Caesar's Palace. They had Evel Knievel that was going to jump the fountain, and this queen from New York that was going to jump the audience. I didn't know anything about show because I was working in the apartment, the tenement, and I was a Tonight Show, but I never had an act. I still don't have a fucking act. What's a fucking act? But thank God, Belle Barth, Rusty Warren, all these stars came to help me become an act. I got held over after 14 weeks, actually, I got $14,000, and then I got fired because I got drunk and said some terrible things. I don't remember, I was so fucking high. They said my career was over in 1967, 68. I'm home in my brownstone, looking in the mirror, looking in the fucking mirror, and saying to myself, my career is over again. Again? My career is over again. Ah! My career is over again. I get a call from Shirley Wood, the Tonight Show, says, Monty Rock, Johnny wants you back on the show. I said, darlings, my career is finished. She said, what career? I get back in the Tonight Show. My career's back again. Well, you heard my story, all about my glory on Broadway, baby. Sing me along. On Broadway, baby. I'm gonna be, yeah, 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 a Puerto Rican star. A Puerto Rican star. Showtime, showtime, showtime. Here's my show. What a show. I like you. I need you. Here's my show. Here's my show. Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. De Borinque soy yo, de Borinque soy yo, de Borinque. When I came to Vegas, I was taking singing lessons from Carlo Minotti and all these greats. They told me to sing with my diaphragm. How do you put it in, girls? So I was learning how to sing. And understand that I have no meaning. Meaning and efficient. Meaning means that you come in on the beat, you know what I mean? And this is the kind of how ballsy I was. With a 20-piece orchestra, 4 girls on stage. And I'll never forget Phyllis McGuire was in the big room and all the stars came to see me because they said, that queen is getting $14,000 rich, got no fucking talent. Everybody's talking about me. Can't hear a word you're saying. Only the echo of my mind. People, stop your stare. I cannot see your faces, only the pools of your eyes. I go where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Go where the weather suits my clothes. Backing over the northeast winds, sailing on a summer breeze, skipping over the oceans like a stone. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody's talking about me. Can't hear a word you're saying, only the echoes of my mind. 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 Talk about it, please. spoiled them. Well, now I go to Mexico where I become El Fabuloso. And I'm dating the president's son who's like a fat queen with good coke. Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. I'm from Manhattan. My mother wanted a girl, my father wanted a boy, I satisfied them both. Puerto Rico, I will now sing to you in my native tongue. Filomena, Filomena, Colona, pendeja, puta, maricón. It's atmosphere. Give me a hand, show business. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame el culo. Que tengo miedo perderte otra vez. Hold me, my darling, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame el culo. Que tengo miedo perderte otra vez. Mira que tal vez mañana tú estás muy lejos de mí. Mira que tal vez mañana yo estoy muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte otra vez. Que tengo miedo perderte otra vez. Que tengo miedo. Give me a fucking hand, drop it. Someday my prince will come. Someday my prince will come. And you'll come. Oh, it's the wrong fucking show. Que tengo miedo perderte. Otra vez, Puerto Rico. I love you. Okay, there's a book I'm writing with Huntington Press about my wonderful lovers. And I want to say that a lot of people died on me in the pool. But I never killed anybody that didn't deserve to die, but I didn't kill them. So, I used to live in my house in Beverly Hills with my little Mercedes and my little dogs, and I was a drug addict and a coke, really pretty bad alcoholic always. And people, after a while, after the third murder, I was like the married widow. The married widow, okay? But I think sometimes when you become infamous, when you're indicted in Hollywood, you're invited. People used to be around me that I went to more funerals thinking they left me something. Believe me, everything they bought me was leased. There were times that I would think about, was I just cursed with good looks and a big schwung? Okay. That was good. I look in the mirror. What do I see? A lonely man. It's really me. Snorted some coke. He found someone younger. Someone prettier, not as witty or as fucking divine. I was high in something called drugs. Goofballs, Quaaludes, Bloody Marys, and I had all these portraits by Dali and photographed by Avedon. I just, you know, when you become a has-been at the age of 34, something happens to you when you're doing westerns that gay people shouldn't be doing. I couldn't even ride a horse-sized saddle. The night was bitter. My star has lost its glitter. The winds grew colder. And suddenly, I was older. So, because the job I shot away. No more his evil cause. His tying me to his walls. That I have all gone astray. That great beginning has seen its final inning. Don't know what happened. It's all a crazy game. And since this world began, there ain't nothing sadder than a one lost chorus girl, has been, TV star, disco queen, fucked Donna Summers, snorting some coke with a 45, waiting for him to come to the door. The man that got away. I shot him dead! I shot him dead! In the audience tonight, we have my biggest mentor. She doesn't like me to say this, but a big hand for Mimi Hines, everybody. She came with her back. Give Mimi Hines a big hand. I love you, my Mimi. And Grandma, Well, give me a name. Grandma Lee. Grandma Lee. Hey, Grandma Lee, American Got Talent. Come on, Grandma Lee. Come on. Yes. Wait. And basically this show, fucking Mike. This show is for my partner. He doesn't like to hear it, but I've been with the same human being for over 30 years. I mean 35. Give it a hand, buddy. I can't do it without him. You know that. To Sherry, my assistant, to David, the flowers. Most important, to those of you who love me. You know, at one time in my life, I used to always tell the audience how lucky you are to see my Britty. And I mean it. Okay, this man here, Paul, give them the biggest hand. Isn't he fabulous? Yeah. You are wonderful. And so I'm going to give you a little of my record. Understand the records in 1973 were different. When I made this record, I already was actually 28 or 29, I don't know about that. And hit records were hard to come by. So Bob Crew changed my name from Monty Rock to Discotheques. And I went to London where the Queen, I was knighted by the Queen, his name was Wong, or Steve or some shit like that, you know what I mean? And when you're a hit in London, it's so exciting because I had a Bentley and a Rolls Royce, and I was going with a real count at the time with no money, bad B.O. It was very strange, but London embraced me. London and Paris embraced me. I have to tell you, it was a weird thing. But then I went to Mexico with my agent, and my agent told me, the audience has never seen a faggot with blonde hair, looks like Lucille Ball. You're gonna die tonight, so speak to them in your native tongue. I said, I don't speak no fucking Spanish. Honey, this audience was gonna kill me. But I said, ¿Cómo están ustedes? I won Mexico. This is my record. I thank you for being here. Thank to Derek. Where is it, Derek? Give Derek a big hand. The Platters, aren't they fabulous? Rita. And most of all, to Trish Williamson, who worked her ass off, my publicist. Give her the biggest hand in the world. I love you, Trish. You worked your ass off. So now I'm going to do Discotheques. And understand, Discotheques was very different. He was very tacky, wore polyester, and bad feathers. But it was a hat. The hat was a thing. Discotheques. The mic is dying. Okay. So I'm going to do a little bit of Discotheques. Again, we have a big announcement next week. We have something I'm writing for a magazine called What's On, Highway Radio. There's a big announcement next week about Monty Rock. We'll let you know. And the most important thing is that we are here to celebrate life. And at the age of 72, this record, if you know the lyrics and you're old enough, Get Dancing was the first disco record of that era, 1972, 73. Okay, can we go do it? 1973. Bob Cruz, I have a record for you. And it went. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Whoa. I don't come in yet. I don't come in yet. I'm doing it. The capper is I'm finally getting paid. And I'm recording again. I'm recording a Spanish album for a big company, which we announced this week. We're going to finish the show, and thank you very much. I love you very, very much. We're going to do a bit of Broadway. How do you finish? On Broadway.